in the world. I said, actually, it's one of my new friends I just met, bro, and that's his name. That's the whole
It is my
reason why.
name.
That's another reason, honestly, because
Yeah.
my writer was like, well, what should we name the news anchor? Because he's got to sign off. I was like, it's our Jens, bro. Juan Gonzalez, bro. I said, dog, I just want to, hey, listen, I just met him, bro. I swear. And this is what you do. You know, not that you're a news anchor, but you do just the most similar thing to a news anchor I could think of, bro.
I mean, if I did do the news, you guys would probably not enjoy it. To be honest.
But you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
bro. So, and he was cool. So we did it at his studio with the green screen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
and you had a whole background.
So we designed one, but like I said, because my computer can't really even handle editing regular video.
Hold up. Let's do this. And this is This Random Life. Obviously, we're hanging out. You guys don't even know half of what we've talked about, but that little snippet, I think I might keep. I think. So we have Mac here. Mac is super awesome. I met him at the Actually, I'm no longer allowed to say that name.
Gotcha.
So I met him in my past.
At the bleep, the bleep, the bleep, bleep.
Right. And we've just had a great friendship, and I'm so happy that you're here again for episode 2 on this.
For sure.
So yeah, so you actually had a green screen.
Had a green screen for the news thing, and we designed the background, but we gotta still like add the
image.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like the background, the overlay with the name, and then
and you know how to do all that? Or are you getting there?
So okay, so we've done it before, but at a cheesier, you know, set. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't as, you know, man. It was. I'll show you. I've actually got it on my phone.
Okay.
So and it's and then it didn't look right.
Okay.
So I want to learn from that, but it's actually a news segment on a TV in a scene.
Okay. So it's like you're looking at it through a screen, through a TV, but it's like the film's going through that. Okay.
It's a POV shot of a character watching the screen.
I love that.
But I actually want it physically on the screen. I don't want to green screen the screen.
On the screen.
No, because that always looks...
you're going to have so much like fallout from that. It's either going to look too real or too fake.
Right.
There's no equal medium on
and it's probably going to have a little movement. So now you got to add the tracking and all. Man, that's too much.
That is a lot of work.
You know what I mean? Right. So I would rather just, hey, we got it shot. We'll just play it on the TV.
Yeah, that makes, and then it looks natural.
Right, throw the shutter down where it doesn't do the lines. You know what I'm saying? And then you're good to go.
Get an old school box TV and have like that.
That's what I picture, but I don't know. Because we're getting the Airbnb for the scene.
So you don't want to like make it look old.
I don't want it to look. So I'm with you, bro. I don't want it to. It is going to be a cabin.
Okay.
That is the character's home.
Okay.
So I don't want to give too much of an old school vibe because it's not a period piece. It is modern time, but I want it to be how Ocala used to be, how we were still old school in senses, bro. I mean, we're the brick city, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's like, there used to be an old timey vibe with our town, even in modern time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I want to give when it comes to the warden, because he's still kind of, you know what I mean?
Old timey.
Still kind of old timey.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, and I know that we can't really talk much about this amazing project you're working on.
Calm down. It ain't shot yet.
Yeah, well, yeah. No, but I'm excited. Especially since I have a character in it. You know.
Bro, listen. Oh, and you're gonna be making an appearance in it.
Yes, I am. That's actually interesting. We still need to talk about that, but not for you guys.
Right.
Yeah, because that's a special thing.
No, for sure, bro. But we could talk about that though.
Yeah.
I think we could talk about that.
Okay.
We could definitely talk about that.
All right, let's talk about it. So what do you have planned?
Okay, so here's what I think, bro. Okay, there's a Squatchtoberfest. There's a Squatchtober festival, I'm sorry, that we're gonna put on. Copyrighted that name, by the way. Don't try to steal our name.
Hey, and here's a date stamped and everything.
Yeah, right, bro. So
and it's probably date stamped on other projects too. So
100%
covered.
So there's going to be booths set up like a festival, like a small time festival.
Right, different vendors,
blah blah blah. Some of them are going to be made up by us for the movie's sake.
Right, right.
Well, there's a huge like behind the scenes thing that I'm trying to accomplish,
Okay.
right?
Right.
So, and I kind of want to do like, if you set up a booth, you're just doing you,
Right.
this random life. And then you can freeze frame that.
Yeah.
And then you just talk to people. Hey, what are you doing here? What do you think about being an extra in the movie? Blah 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 blah. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Just
Right.
hey, you want to come talk in my tent? Give people something to do.
Yeah.
So, because there's gonna be others like real stuff for people to do. I got real vendors coming that you
Right,
normally
exactly.
do like craft shows and stuff like
And I
that.
can definitely talk to them and get to know who they
Yeah,
are.
bro, whatevs, you know.
Support the community.
And then honestly, it's gonna be a huge community thing. So, and then I wanna whatever you get from that, I want to be able to put it on the behind the scenes documentary that I'm doing about the
Ooh.
movie. You know what I'm
Ooh.
saying?
I love that.
And maybe we work out a deal like once we release the documentary behind the scenes, you can use all of that footage for your channel.
I would
But
love
as
that.
long as you
Yeah.
wait until
Oh no, I'll totally wait.
like
I'll
like
totally
it
wait.
gets to that point.
As long
you
as
know?
you put me in the credits somewhere.
Bro, you're definitely in the credits twice as a character and as the real person. You know? So we're gonna have our
Juan Gonzalez as
it's
Juan Gonzalez.
as himself. I've always wanted him as himself, bro.
Whoa, and then there'll be your friend as Juan
Juan
Gonzalez,
Gonzalez,
and then
bro.
Juan Gonzalez as
It's
himself. Whoa.
Never know.
I love that.
So
I could be like the next Danny Trejo.
he's the best, bro. Chill
I
out.
know. Shoot, my bad.
It's like a ginger saying he
I
could beat
know.
Chuck Norris. I mean, chill out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nah, calm down, bro.
You know, you're right. I'm sorry. No, I was boasting myself too much. I was having a Kanye West moment. My bad.
But not. Yes, bro. You gotta put the bag over your head now.
Yeah, right.
Just-
You can't even see me. You can't even see me. I'm above that.
But then, like, also the premiere, bro, because I want to rent the downtown theater.
Yes.
And then
the
do,
Marion Theater.
The Marion Theater, and then
Yes.
have you cover the Marion Theater for the documentary as well.
Pre and after.
Yes.
So I can talk to all the people beforehand. What do you think you're getting yourself into?
So
Watch the movie come out. What did you expect?
So check this out.
Okay.
So I want to start it off from the beginning stuff. And then we're legit gonna do it where you're sitting down talking, and I'm gonna have each cast member, each crew member all sit down, if willing,
Right.
and have them talk about it and have you like
Yeah.
have these questions, and then we can build our narrative for the documentary.
Right.
And I'm gonna shoot it in black and white with all my cameras, so we have multiple shits. You know what I'm saying? And then so whenever I sell the movie on my Patreon, which is like my way of doing digital stuff,
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Why not an OnlyFans? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'll probably make more money. No.
But
But so
that's a different Bigfoot movie.
that is a different Bigfoot movie, and we've had plenty of the bloopers for that. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's awesome. So yeah, your Patreon.
Yeah, so you messed me up.
Sorry, my bad,
no,
my
you're
bad.
good. So like that way, then at least the people who subscribe to the Patreon for the digital copy can have a little extra. And then after like a year of trying to sell the movie myself, like not trying to go through distribute, like bro, I'm gonna backpack it around because it locally is my thing.
Yeah, dude.
You know, so for sure, locally.
Local.
The movie that's called The Big Hammock, which is based off of Ocala,
Right?
Because Ocala's called The Big Hammock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's kind of my made up town name, and I named it because I was born and raised here, bro. I ain't live nowhere else. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever visited anywhere else?
I've visited other places.
Okay.
I've been to Colorado and
Colorado's
wrestled
awesome.
gators, and people's like, "You're from Florida and come all the way to Colorado to wrestle gators?" Like, it's illegal down here, bro. They got a farm up there that lets you just jump on their backs and go for a ride. Yeah, bro. I'll show you that video too.
Wow.
Listen, man. Put a little snippet on there.
I'm down.
I went to Colorado. I used to do skydiving events. I used to film skydiving events for this documentary that a dude was doing.
Yeah.
Paid, bro. This is like my first paid filming gig.
Okay.
And I would travel everywhere. I went to upstate New York to Watkins Glen and filmed the Lamborghini races. First time ever being to New York.
What?
First time ever seeing a waterfall, bro. I went to Colorado, Southern Colorado, Alamosa, and then wrestled alligators, bro, for this rescue farm that it's like world famous.
Really?
Yes, bro. And then they have a competition every year where you catch and wrestle alligators, And then, but you're not just catching them. You're not just messing with them. You're actually catching them to medicate them because there's like 80 of them in a pen. It's a rescue farm, and they attack
What?
each other, bro. So you're catching them, for the competition, but it's their way of getting help. So because
So,
when you bring them on and they measure them out, you're putting medication all on them and doing your
yeah,
thing.
they're doing the whole
And then the
doctor
training
thing.
classes. See, I didn't do the competition. I just did the training classes.
Right.
And honestly, it was basically because the dude Brian was like, I'm gonna make my boy Travis do it. My boy Travis was like, oh man, I don't want to do that shit. But he was like the main employee. He got me the
Right.
job. I was kind of like the part timer. He was the
Right.
full timer.
Oh man.
So I was like, dude, I'll do it. It's like, I'll do it, bro. He's like, for real? I was like, I said, Brian, sign me up, bro. Travis ain't got to do it. I'll do it. He's like, all right. He was gonna make somebody do it.
Right. And you really want to just
I was
did
like,
it?
bro, I got you, bro. I'll do it. We drove 33 hours straight from Gainesville, Florida, because that's where Brian lived,
Yeah.
all the way to I drove the first 15 and a half hours, and my boy Travis drove the next 15, and then Brian drove like the last 3 because he knew where he was going.
Yeah. Right.
And we got there. They was sleeping. I woke up because I was the last one to sleep.
Right.
Class started at like 9 o'clock in the morning, bro.
What?
Just went to wrestling. Just went to wrestling alligators. I'll show you the video, bro.
That's insane, bro.
Insane. And the dude before me got bit. And it's like, oh, shit.
Like, how fucked up?
Not bad. It was
No?
like, I just caught him on the side. But because to be honest with you, bro, you got to remember these gators have probably been in this farm for a while. They know the
Okay.
game. They're not wild. Like, they're
wild, but they're
not.
Yeah.
They kind of know, I'm just trying to get away from you because I know they already know the game. You know what I'm saying? It happens every year. They're just trying to get away from it.
They just want to deal with it right now.
Right,
Yeah,
bro. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So it was a total experience that hey, it was different. I've never been to that side of the country ever in my life, bro. It was like Wild Wild West looking stuff.
Really?
Yeah, I went to the Great Sand Dunes, bro. It was all desert. A lot of it. Texas is boring, bro.
Bro.
No offense, but it's like miles of nothing.
There's
wind turbines.
There's a city or a town in Texas. I forgot what it was called. It just smells like shit the entire way through. As soon as we got to the sign and got through it, it just smelled like cow shit the entire time.
Oh shit.
And I moved to Colorado, so that's like we drove through Texas and shit. And
we're at Colorado.
Thornton area. We were about 30 something minutes away from.
I asked like
Denver.
I know Colorado.
Yeah,
I was just saying, hey, Alamosa and which was the only dry freaking county, bro. So we had to drive like 30 minutes just to hit our first dispense, bro.
Really? For a dispensary?
I don't know if you got bleeped that out or not.
No.
But oh yeah, listen, bro. That's what I'm saying. I didn't even get to smoke before I wrestled the alligators.
Oh my goodness.
Bro, like I wouldn't drive.
I actually probably would want to smoke before.
Well, and I honestly, man, I was on it, bro. I'll show you, bro. I was on it. The dude was even like, "Oh, just grab his
tail and pull him back."
I'm like, "Nah." I said, "I can't see his head. I'm not sticking my hands in the water. I can't see his head, bro. They could do a complete U, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. I'm not putting my hands in the water.
You like gotta grab him and let him go.
My fingers ain't even that big already, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Be losing them too.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, dude. I went alligator hunting with my grandpa, and that shit was wild.
Yeah.
But when I was living in Colorado, man, it was awesome. I loved Colorado.
Did you?
I loved Colorado. It was awesome.
It was different.
Yeah.
It's a culture shock, bro. Like I said, I'm born and raised right here, bro.
So we were talking outside about terms that we can use to also talk to our friends, you know?
Right.
And I used one of those terms in Colorado because I just moved from like Tampa down south area,
right,
where it's all natural. And that's the first time I realized how like horrible white people felt about it. Like from hearing it, because like the person I was saying it to, they were like, "Oh, what's up, dude?"
Right.
And then the other dude was like, "How dare you say that?" And I'm like, "Oh man." Colorado really like changed my mind and opened up my mind to like there's people out there who really do think very different. I mean, I've traveled the world to other countries.
Have you really? What countries?
Yeah, South America, Australia. I've gone to Dubai, Abu Dhabi. I went to the UK. I went to Spain.
What do you think?
What do you mean? What do I think?
What do you think, bro? Like, what do you think about it? Is it?
Well, I mean, it's been.
I can't fathom it. Is what I'm saying.
Okay,
like,
yeah, that makes sense.
To me, it's like outer space. You know what I'm saying?
So it's been decades since I've traveled the world. Okay, I've been there, and I honestly, if I had anywhere to be, I would probably have stayed and lived in London. That was just the energy, the culture, the art, the music, the way everything ran. Like it probably was like horrible. I was a teenager during this time, but it was like what I could dream living as a grown up, being like, this is it. Every morning, it was like an emo paradise.
Right.
You like wake up, it's like dreary and a little rainy and cool. Then like it gets warmer.
Cinematic.
Yeah, it's very yes, it is cinematic all year round,
Right,
and
right.
and it was amazing. Dubai was cool, but it was like very manufactured.
You see
And
a
it
lot of
was like
Batmobiles rolling around like they show.
I rode with the prince. I rode with the prince to the sand dunes, and he was doing like 180 on the highway, and cops would just go behind him and pull away, go behind him and pull away. And I asked him, I'm like, why is everyone going so slow, and why do the cops leave you alone? And he's like, oh, I'm a Sikh, a Sikh, whatever they're called, and on my license plate it has a code on it. When they pull it up, they know to leave me alone. And
Oh,
it was
because money talks and
yeah,
bullshit
right,
walks.
exactly. And we got to the sand dunes. He's like, pick your ATV. Let's
Right.
go. We're gonna go up over there. We're gonna go ride sandboards all the way down, and then we're gonna go to
let's
this
go.
place and play with hawks flying and picking up rats, and then we're gonna eat with our hands on this thing. But it's like all that. It's like very magical. But dinner alone for 2 people is $300.
Lord have mercy. Yeah, you got to be rich, right?
Right, right. It's all manufactured. It's very rich. If you do not have money, don't go.
It's a place to go right off for taxes.
Right, right, exactly. It is. We are doing no. See, I'm trying to do that kind of living, homie. I'm trying to figure out how I can make my whole house a set. I'll start doing cooking videos. I'll start doing like.
Oh, I thought you meant like yeah. I'm with you on that,
right,
bro. What you can, bro.
Right,
for sure, especially
right.
here, bro. Especially here.
Let's build a compound.
Yes, bro.
And just have all of it
write-offs.
Let's figure it out. I don't know if anyone knows how to do it. Please.
What's these jet skis for? Us for business.
Yeah, we make 2 jet ski videos every month.
Yeah, that's worth the payment.
And plus, we have to put gas in it.
Yeah, and we gotta have a driver.
Right. And I don't know how to like back up a jet ski. So
Yeah,
right. So we need a driver too, and we need to expense that as well.
I tried to ride a jet ski in a retention pond one time and didn't work.
Yeah. I rode a jet ski in Yemen.
You know how to ride them though?
Yeah, dude. I like at the very beginning, I flipped it, and
Yeah.
it just like, whoa! And before I knew it, I looked behind me, and everyone's like this big, and I'm like, okay, so this got some power. And after that, I'm like,
okay, I could really hurt myself.
I want to try. I've never done it, but I would love to try wakeboarding.
Wakeboarding.
It's when you like are getting pulled by a boat, but you have a board like a snowboard, but it's short and fat, and you like can like ride the waves and stuff. I want to do that so bad. That looks like so
kneeboarding, kind of.
Yeah, but you're on your feet.
But you're on your feet.
Yeah, like kneeboarding, but you're on your feet. I would love to do that.
I just didn't really know what it was, to be honest with you. But I have tried kneeboarding. That shit's hard, bro. Pulling yourself up out of the water like that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I've never done it, but I feel like I would be really good at it.
I tried it once, man, and it was all right.
I'm a Pisces, so whenever I get into water, I feel like this is my element. I have full control. When I was a kid, I would do like crazy stuff and like yell at the ocean during like a pre-hurricane. Like,
you're a Pisces?
Yeah, I'm
what
a
is
Pisces. That? Like a star sign. I don't know. It's the 2 fish. I'm 2 fish floating in a I'm 2 lost souls swimming in a fishbowl year after year.
I mean, yeah, but what does that mean though? Like, how do you find out what if you're a Pisces or not?
Oh, I don't have my phone. My phone's over there. When's your birthday?
February 13th.
So I think you may be an Aquarius. Yeah. I believe an Aquarius is to the 19th. So we would have to see what your star sign means and what the profile behind an Aquarius is. You should see what an Aquarius is and see how close to you it actually is.
That's probably scary.
It is. Sometimes I look at things and I'm like, oh, this is BS. But other times I'm like, shut up. Like, this is not cool.
What, do they just take a guess? Does it change all the time? Or?
I feel like sometimes it's like a fortune cookie.
Oh,
Sometimes it
okay.
works, sometimes it doesn't.
Right.
And it just
Sometimes it
really
means something. Sometimes it's like
yeah.
this is total bullshit.
Right, exactly. You open it up and you get like today you will have happiness
Right.
and don't wear red. And other days it's like the choices you are trying to make are confusing. Choose the one you feel best with, and you're reading it and you're like, you're right.
You're right,
You're
bro.
right. Okay, let's do it.
And other times you're like, man, what the fuck you talking
Yeah,
about, buckwheat?
The band-aid under your shoe is brand new.
Oh,
Fuck.
shit.
Sorry. You gave me
Yeah, like the
one
most
beer.
random, most common thing too that could apply to like everybody.
Yeah, right?
It may rain in the future,
Right.
but just keep your head up.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly. And you're like, oh man, it's like raining right now, and you're like,
Like,
you're
that's
right,
me.
you're right.
He's
Yeah, or
talking
you're
to
having a
me.
bad day, and you're like, yes, this is
That's
me.
funny. As
You
shit.
lose it, somebody else picks it up. They're like, oh my god, that's me. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty
Oh,
much.
shit. So what how often do you normally try to like do podcasts? How long do you try, or how
So-
often do you try to book them?
Oh shoot, my book is right here. So here's my book. Let me not show you October. Let me show you September. All right.
Mhm.
So my September. Whew, that's August, right? That's August. That's September. So September, I had 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
I'm trying not to burp.
12. So I had 12. I had 12 podcasts in September.
Oh shit.
So I'd normally try to do about 13 a month, up to 13 a month. I normally do about 8 regularly, but then, like I have really cool friends like you that I always want to reach back out because you guys are always doing amazing things.
Right.
And it's like,
You just pop them out, bro.
yeah,
I'll
dude,
come
why
back
not
as
just
many
come
times as
over
you
here?
want.
Yeah, dude.
I
If
don't give a
whenever you
shit.
want to come over. So now that the camera's rolling, I can ask this question for real. And the main reason why I even turned this on in the first place is I'm working on a new show.
Okay.
I've already made the intro. I'm ready for it. It will have a panel of randomizing guests, but I need this panel of randomizing guests to be able to do this show every 2 weeks. And it is called This Random Rabbit Hole. What we do is we talk conspiracy theories, crazy ideas, anything you want to talk about.
So down. So how often you need me?
We don't know yet. I'm trying to make a list. October is super crazy. We might start in November. I've asked like 6 people in October, and all 6 people are like, "I'm sorry, I have da 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 to do." And
Well,
so
hear me out, bro. Any weekend is out for me because I'm
Okay.
filming.
all right,
But weekdays, like in the afternoons, like just like how we set up.
that's fair. I can
Bro,
do that.
Thursdays are probably the best because I don't mind going to work with a hangover on Fridays, bro. You know,
Okay, that's
because
fair.
I know it's
If I can, I'm trying to. I'm even thinking of even using that space right there because it's going to be big enough and I can put the camera all the way outwards. But I would love a larger location, something that fits at least 8 people. Yeah, a
Bro,
lot of
that's what
people.
I'm saying, man, we gotta take a ride in one day and go check out the studio, bro. Unseen Studios, bro. Shout out to my cousin Rondon, bro. I'm telling you,
Let's go
bro.
check it out, man. Maybe I can just make sure I
It's on-
promote him all the time on every podcast.
It's on 14th Street, bro, right past the drive-in barn.
Really?
Drive-through bar right there in that plaza, bro. Unseen Studios.
Alright,
I'm
we gotta
telling
go
you,
do this sometime soon.
bro.
Yeah. The next 2 weeks after Friday the 13th, I will be free, except for one day next week so far.
All right, well, this weekend, well, you know,
This weekend, I'm super booked.
I gotta record the
the
mini bike race at the
Bro.
Bull Ring, whatever it's
I
called.
can't wait to see that video. I can't wait to see that.
That one's gonna be challenging because
You're using a drone, bro.
if they'll let me.
I mean, yeah.
So
that's fair.
I did hear that it might be hard to talk them into it, but I'm gonna try. But I got like 4 or 5 action cams around, and I'm gonna have like 3 like good cameras pointed, and I'm gonna try. And if they'll let me with the drone, I'm gonna try to drone coverage the crap out of it. Because
honestly, what I think you should do is when people like on their highest ramp that they go on, see that height elevation, like the highest person where the highest one is, go right above that and just tell them, look, that's the lowest I'll go.
Well, I just as long as I can get the full track and frame, that's all I care about.
Right.
Because I really just need it for a cutaway in case a battery dies. When I'm gonna try to follow the front of the race.
Oh, so you're just gonna always
I
have it
need
leading.
backup shots, bro. I'm thinking more of like a film director, I guess, because I'm just trying to have cutaways.
I'm not there yet, man.
But
I'm getting there.
But
I'm getting
listen,
there,
though, bro. I also, if this turns out good,
right,
because I'm trying to do the whole film and production thing,
right.
I want someone to start commentating and interviewing at these events, bro. And it's not going to be for nothing. You know what I'm saying? We'll start charging, like for real. Like
no, for real.
This one's for free because my buddy's putting on the race, and he's letting my son in it. Like I ain't gonna lie,
it's a whole thing.
Networking. You know what I'm saying? It's what it's about. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Right,
bro.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So hey, I'm gonna come out with all my boys, all my cameras, all my sound equipment. Because I went to sound too, bro. I'm telling you, that's just gonna be dope.
You want that wah wah wah?
Yes, bro. It's gonna make it instead of camera audio, but it would be cool to have a commentation over it.
On it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So in future projects, if that happens, like say even if we do an Overwatch, me and you do a podcast commentating that the race that I'm gonna record this weekend. But we just watch it and commentate. We can overlay that as if it was live.
That would be,
you know what I'm saying? Cool. Just to give an idea to other people that want to put on races.
The concept
like,
is, I know someone who does fights.
Like puts them on or fights?
Like puts them on.
Okay.
Like it's a gym that they like put them on and stuff. Maybe you and I can do something like that as well over there.
That would be awesome, bro.
It might be a brand new blossoming thing going on here right now.
I've got the production behind me, bro. My homeboy has lights. You seen the diner scene, bro?
I know.
Like
I've been working on a movie on somewhat of my youthfulness twisted forward, but I want to show the struggle of a youthful young boy growing up in a darker cultured location and the possibilities of the things going on. But through the entire movie, I don't want him to speak.
You might want to cut that out, bro. You want people stealing your ideas, bro.
Bro, they will never be able, unless they follow my life, they would never be able to be like, okay,
what if Steven Spielberg's watching, bro? He's gonna steal that idea.
No, he's gonna buy my idea, and I'm still okay with that. You don't want me to even. I'll be like, you know what? I completely forgot about that idea.
Right.
Completely forgot about it. I met Steven Spielberg though. He's a great guy, but I don't even remember what my movie was. Well, you're gonna be like, bro, you got a new car? Yeah. I'm like, yeah. I'm actually moving next week, and I'm going on vacation for a couple months. Sorry, I forgot that movie though.
That is funny, bro. It's always good to have. I got a lot of ideas, man, but the one main focus is what I'm focusing on, and man, it's gonna be fun, dude. I really want you a part of it.
I'm gonna be there.
It's gonna be, especially the festival, man. That is where we're gonna capitalize, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Like, because you're letting people know about it.
Yeah, man. And they want to, and if they're wanting to be a part of it and show up, then they're gonna say, "Hey, I was in this movie." Check
it out. Yeah.
Right, bro.
And you're going local.
And it's all local, bro. It's all community based. You know what I mean? Like it's I don't have I'm doing this. There's no money. Like nobody's giving me money to do this. Nobody's getting paid, bro.
Here.
Like it's
same here.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like everybody's 100%. Doing me favors, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping I can feed everybody at the festival. That's gonna be my niche. Like, hey, show up and you get a free plate. You know what I'm saying?
We should definitely work on ideas on that because I really do dig it. And do you have a location?
So I want to do the Anthony Little. It used to be called Anthony Little League. I don't know what they call it now. Probably Anthony Community Park or some crap like that. Because it's small, has pavilions, it has bathrooms. So like, if we set and it's the way that I got a picture of it.
Yeah.
That, you know, I want like a U-shaped, like a small town festival, bro. In my mind, I'm thinking like 200-300 people.
Okay.
Which I don't think is hard, bro. Because
no, it's not. What if I have a great location. I
Okay,
think I
talk
need
to
you
me
to
because
see.
it ain't even set in stone. So talk to me.
So
Okay,
there's this,
time out. We'll talk afterwards.
yeah,
Remember
yeah,
that, bro. 'Cause
yeah,
yeah, for
yeah.
sure, for
No,
sure.
100%.
Listen, we'll talk, bro.
Because
For real.
now that I'm thinking about it, I have a location that has like an actual like forest walkthrough area.
Yes, bro.
Right.
Yes, I want it to
Because
seem like it's surrounded.
when
Yeah,
I was
yes,
when I was doing that phone call with you that one time a while back, when you asked me about the name, if you could
Oh
use the
yeah, yeah,
name,
yeah, yeah.
I was like thinking about this place, and I completely forgot about it because I was like going through. I don't even remember what I was doing, but I was doing stuff, and oh yeah, I was in Miami. I was doing some filming out there. Um, there's like a huge use spot. It's very local. It looks very Ocala.
So what do you mean what do you mean you have a spot?
We could do vendors. We
Like
can
you
do
know the people?
Yes, like I'm working on events there right now. I know them. Bro, we need to have a long conversation about the I scratch your back, you scratch mine. That
Bro, listen to me, bro. I'm for real because
yeah,
that's
dude.
one of that's gonna be the last scene I shoot of the movie
Okay,
because it's basically gonna be the rap party. Because there's
right,
gonna be so many people and I want everything else in the bag before I try and go and get that many people
right,
involved.
right,
You know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of my marketing idea as well, bro. The more people I involve, the more people want to buy a DVD.
right.
And the more people that buy a DVD, the more money I could put towards getting the film out there, even
Yeah.
further, bro.
So
You know what I
right
mean?
now they're selling tickets for their next event. Let me see how many tickets they sell. If they can sell
Mm.
the 100 tickets that they are trying to sell now and still want people showing up,
So here's my thing, bro. What's their rental charge?
we'll talk about that later.
Right, okay. Yeah, see,
Because
that's gonna
that's
matter.
no,
You know what I'm saying?
no.
Because
Look at me. Look at me. You and I have the same budget.
I got you. I got you.
You and me have the
That's
same
what I'm
budget.
saying, bro. Because at the end of the day, like I don't mind, but if I absolutely have to, I'm probably gonna go with Anthony because
Look, if we can get up to 1,000, I can get a place like that. That can hold that many.
all right, well, I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
See,
I can
I
either
don't, I
do
don't.
like I can do like 300 or I could do 1,000.
I went
There's
three.
nothing in the middle.
Yeah, see, I feel like 300 is where I'm at because I don't want it too big
Right.
because I want it small town.
Right.
So
But
like,
you want it to look like everyone in town is in there.
yes,
Is there.
bro.
Right.
The same people in that diner scene you're gonna see in the festival.
Exactly.
Actually, one of them is the one who puts the festival on, and he has a speech, and it's blah blah blah. There's a local band
Yeah.
from there, blah blah blah. My buddy made a song for you know what I'm saying.
Well,
Like,
we have there's a pavilion.
yes, bro.
There's a back dock.
Yes.
There's a front area. There's like a big
Parking
parking.
thing,
Yeah, there's
yes.
parking everywhere. Bro. Things do happen for a reason.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you because it's just all about networking.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. And what I really love about this town is that it's growing so much that everyone who knows about networking and knows that like, okay, these people are trying to do something, let's work together
Right.
and create this sphere that we all just grow and build and stuff. And we definitely need to start working on this
For sure.
growth and build, man, because
I'm down, man. Hey,
Oh,
I'm
man.
telling you because once the like that's my main concern, bro, is getting the film. Once the film's shot and in the can, and I work on the
Right.
edit, bro, that's when I'm gonna kind of do my other stuff to kind of build up. To
right
it,
now
and
this
then
is just
move
like
back
the
up. Right,
one.
for sure, man.
Right.
And we're about 3 scenes in right now filming, so
I feel you.
we're working our
Well,
way.
then maybe perhaps I have some time to build some rapport in some of the community to get some people going out. Maybe we can have a couple thousand.
Well, so I wouldn't mind that, man. I just feel like if it's
There's 400,000 people. There's 400,000 plus people in
Marion
Ocala.
County. That's only what this. Listen, I already did this. Hey, listen, your speech sounds just like my speech, bro. This is what I tell everybody, bro, that got involved. I said, look, bro, there's 400,000 people in the census for Marion County. I've never filled out a census.
Right.
So how many of me are out there?
Right.
If I can get a third of them to
Right.
buy my movie,
You guys are gonna be good. Do you know how much money Napoleon Dynamite?
yes, it was. I think they shot the movie for $80,000, bro.
Do you know how much every actor got for the entire movie?
I don't think that much at all.
$1,000 each.
Yeah, and that's cheap.
And that's cheap. And then they made a cult classic movie that made over, triple over of what they ever made.
What are you gonna do today, Napoleon?
Right.
Whatever I feel like I want to do.
That's
Go.
damn right, man. Damn right.
Bro,
Napoleon.
that's what I'm saying. But my thing is too, bro. I'm also the type to where it's like I'm not really doing it for the money.
Right.
You know what I mean?
This is
Like,
your art. This is your
it's
creation.
right, bro. Honestly, I'm the only like the money. I'm not trying to like the people I'm trying to get to the festival. I'm not trying to make money off them. That money's gonna go towards pushing the film if it's
Right.
worth pushing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If it
Yeah.
ain't worth pushing, bro, then I'm not even gonna. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
But if it's worth pushing, and I've got my little, listen, I got more. You just saw a little something, bro.
Right.
I'm telling you, like it's got a whole different. I'm taking
I can't
chances
wait.
with some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I got a whole idea. You know what I mean?
What you're doing.
Yeah,
with the
man, it's gonna be
concept.
it's gonna be different, but the same. If you get me,
Right.
bro.
No.
It's gonna be cliche, but it's different.
Because
You know what I'm
you
saying?
want it to be that kind of flavor. You
Yeah.
want it to be that kind of like obvious. You know what you're getting yourself into,
For
but you
sure.
want it to have a little twist.
100%, bro. And I have the right people lined up because I've met these people through other projects that I've done, man. Like I said, bro, I've been doing this for a long time. For
Right.
real. Been a part of many different projects. I know what to do and what not to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I met a makeup artist, and me and her became really good friends, bro. Like she's like a sister to me. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? One of my main actors, the game warden, bro. Me and him's fam glam. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he's one, and he's like really good, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And there's other actors that are in the film, bro. Even ones that's never acted before, and they're just doing it on a favor, bro. Surprised the shit out of me, bro. It's never been in front of a camera. I'm like, holy shit!
This
Like,
is your first time.
bro. It's your first time, and you did, and they were just—it's not even what they're into, bro. They
Right.
just did it for a favor for me.
Right.
But I just knew they could kind of pull it off because in my head, that's who I picture the character as. 'Cause
Right.
Of course, you're gonna come up with stuff. You know what I'm saying?
But that's all the people you've met through.
Right, 100%.
That's so amazing.
So it's just, hey,
Yeah.
I tried to write I wrote around what we could do. I had like a structure. Like, okay, I'm gonna write out what we're capable of, and then I got to a point where it's like I'm stuck. So I sent it to one of my best friends, bro, my boy Jake, and he's the writer, bro. So I was like, hey, here you go. Here's my skeleton. Fill it in with meat.
Yeah.
And he went to filling it in with meat, bro.
Yeah.
So, and that's kind of, it was a collaborative effort, bro. Like he really helped me out, bro.
Okay.
'Cause he's really good with words and
Yeah.
he's
getting
really,
the scene
yes,
played.
bro. He's
and
really good at writing and shit. You know what I'm saying? And he would like hit me up. Hey, what do you think about this? Blah blah
Right.
blah. He would consult me. Like he wasn't
Right.
just like taking it over and be like, fuck
Yeah. And
you, I'm
being
doing
like,
what
yeah,
I
this
want
is
to
my
do.
thing. This is
Right.
my movie.
Right, but he was like, "Do you mind if I do this?" And I was like, "Hell no, of course I don't mind. Hey, whatever makes it good, bro. I want the
Yeah.
best possible
Right.
quality.
Right.
There's no
It
ego in
doesn't.
this
Yeah.
movie,
Exactly.
bro.
You don't
Like,
want it to be like
hey,
your movie. You want it to be a movie that it's for everybody.
Bro, everybody that's involved, it's our movie, bro. 'Cause I
Right.
can't pay you
Right.
to make it my movie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And my
Right.
movie wouldn't be good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's our movie, bro. And
That's how I feel about the movie I want to make too.
for real. It's like it's whatever the best idea is, bro.
Yeah.
I want to take everybody's idea. I'm still gonna take the director's credit.
Right.
You know
Right?
what I'm saying?
Right? The credit's still gonna say
right.
your name's gonna show up like 5 different times, and you're good. Like, cameraman 1,
I got the BTS to prove, bro. Everybody's ideas was like the best,
Yeah,
bro. Like
dude,
for real. Because
fair.
even some of my actors, bro, in some of these scenes, it wasn't even part of the script. He's like, I think I should do it. Hey, fucking run it, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking
If that's
run
how
it.
you feel during this scene, then
Yes,
that's
bro.
like realistic.
And
like,
I've had people like, you got to take more directive. And I'm like, listen, man, if I took more directive, I wouldn't have thought of him taking the hat and starting to put it on as Buddy sitting there
Right.
talking to him. I wouldn't have thought of taking the coffee news off of the wall. I wouldn't have thought of sticking the styrofoam in the dude's chest. You know what
Right.
I'm saying,
Right.
bro? Like I would.
Right.
Those are all him, bro. Those are things he came up with through whatever
Right.
he was
Right.
wanting to do with the character.
Yeah.
And I hope I said that without giving anything away.
You gave nothing away.
Oh, it was pretty
gave-
coded,
yeah, that
right?
was
Like
very
it was like,
coded.
dude,
That's like- That was like, what are you talking
Kryptonian
about?
code, bro. Yeah, nobody knows.
What are you talking about?
But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Those are things that he come up with.
Right.
And that's what I was like, explaining to somebody like, bro, that's why I don't want to be that dude who's like, no, it has to be this way.
Right.
Because if it was the way I didn't picture any of that. You know
Right.
what I mean?
And it's only getting
It's
better.
only getting better, bro, for sure, man. And
Yeah,
there's just things that just are just going with the flow. It's all it's the biggest thing I've found, man, so far, especially doing the project that I'm doing because there's no money and there's no ego with anybody, bro. Like
Right.
everybody's on the same page. Like,
Yeah.
nah, it's whatever we can do. So it's like, and there's a couple theater actors that are involved, bro. So like they take it serious. It's
Yeah.
not like everybody's just there like
Right.
me, like just trying to make
Trying to have
bullshit.
fun
You
and
have
yeah.
fun, and even though we're taking it serious, like
I
I'm
mean,
still
they're
at the
probably still
best.
having fun, but they
For
are
sure.
more
Oh,
serious about their
right.
character than
It's like I don't want to waste their time.
I went to that haunted place the other day and I met there's some first time actors and some like theater actors.
Right. For
and,
sure. You got a
and
mixture.
you can totally tell the difference. But they're both extremely good at what they do because they enjoy what they're doing. And it's
Right.
and that's what you're getting from your actors is that
100%.
they see their character and they're like, you know what, I think my character would. And you're like,
Yes,
you know what?
bro, 100%.
You're right.
And honestly, in the diner scene, there's one person the one that has the face paint, and he goes on the whole rant. A lot of that he come up with himself, bro. He was like,
Yeah.
"Look, bro, I'm changing some of my dialogue if you don't mind, but it's still pertaining to whatever. I'm
to the
like,
scene.
as long as it doesn't change what's going on, bro,
Right.
I don't even care. So, and that's how he laid it down, you know.
That's awesome. Let's take a quick little break real quick.
All right, go ahead.
What the fuck is that noise?